Hi, Leo. Welcome to your August reading. Happy birthday to my July and August Leos. I hope you guys are doing well. Really quick reminder, we do have our Patreon up, our Love and Science Patreon up. And I love how it's turning out because it really is like a one stop to get all of your readings for the whole month. Any kind, like if you want to know what's going on for your rising sign, for Venus retrograde, for Mars and Virgo, for the upcoming Mercury retrograde, the Patreon is where you want to go. We have the beginning of the month, we have the rising sign astrology for the whole month. The mid-month, we have the tarot readings. And then I've sprinkled in readings throughout the month so that you guys can be ready for anything that's coming up. I just like to have like that one stop for everybody to go to. I also have some new offerings on my calendar. I have some shamanic journeys available, some journeying, and it's been a really amazing experience for me to go through my shamanic journeying and apprenticeship, and I'd like to share it with you all. So if you'd like to know a little bit more, you can either email me at betsy@fearlessintuition.net, or you can schedule a free 15-minute consultation with me, and we can talk a little bit about what it is that you might need, anywhere from inner child healing to soul retrievals to just getting answers in life. So I'm really excited to offer this as well to the public. So here we are with that, and let's get into your reading. So Leo, we're going to get a surrender card first to see what it is that you are surrendering for August. Okay, two of them. Okay, Leo. We have surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So surrendering your fear of change and surrendering unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So surrender unhealthy relationships and surrender your fear of change. And these two actually might be one and the same. It might be that you have to surrender the fear of changing your unhealthy relationship pattern. That could very well be like one of those aha moments for you. Let's see, Leo, what do we have for you for August? If you're in a relationship, or if you have friendships or family members or something like that where you feel like you're restricted and bound within them, it's really time for you to get your freedom back. That's what I'm hearing. It feels like it's time for you to have freedom again. Feel that freedom again. Oh, my little Buddha guy. We got to bring him into the picture. Can't let him go without. Three of Cups. The Six of Cups. The Two of Pentacles and Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius energy, but I feel like you have to figure out, it's like the questions that you have from the past or the questions that you have within your closest relationships. The Six of Cups feels like a really intimate one-on-one relationship. Hold on, I gotta let the cat out of the room. Hold on one second. Here you go. Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. Keep going. Keep going. You're okay. he doesn't really like to have that door closed, but it's going to happen anyways. Okay, so the Three of Cups, I don't automatically go to like the third party situation. And a third party situation can actually be a whole bunch of things. It could be another person. It could anything that is coming into your relationship that is taking, it's like a distraction from it. And it's taking you away from the union. That is going to be like considered a third party situation. But for me, the Three of Cups is about coming together in sort of like a reunion or a union in some way. And so I feel like you're trying to figure out what to do about this like really intimate one-on-one connection. And the more you like, I feel like you already know what you want to do. I feel like you already know what you want to do, but you don't know what you want to do, right? Like your heart knows what you want, but your mind is telling you like, no, you can't do it that way. Or like, these are all the reasons why you can't make this particular decision. And so Temperance here is the balance between your heart and your mind. That's how alchemy happens, right? When we are balanced within our own energies inside of us, we can create anything, right? So when you're vacillating, you're not in that alchemy kind of state of mind. You're overthinking or you're overextending your own energy. So let's see. Three of Cups. It's like those two cards wanted to come, but they wouldn't. Okay, so the Three of Cups, we have the Queen of Swords on the Three of Cups. And that Queen of Swords is going to be very sure about the things that she sees, the tunnel vision that she sees. And I feel like this is like one of those things where you're not really letting yourself see the bigger picture. A lot of times we think that in relationships that if it's an unhealthy or it's a toxic relationship, we just have to like cut that person off. And that's not true. What we can do for that relationship is recognize that sometimes we just come out of alignment. And so I feel like there's this, either you're coming into alignment with someone and you have to make a decision, or you're coming out of alignment with someone and you have to make a decision. It's going to be different for everybody. But when it comes down to it, the decision that you have to make for your best and highest good, right? Not everybody else's best and highest good, but for your best and highest good, and not for your ego desires. It's for your soul and what your soul desires in this lifetime. So we have the Chariot on the Six of Cups. I feel like you're either moving towards someone that you have a very close connection with, could be a Cancerian energy. And for some of you, again, you might be moving away from a connection that you were once really close to. But there's this tunnel vision here is not allowing you to see the bigger picture of everything either. It's extremely possible to be able to end a relationship without it being like war, like World War III. Like it doesn't have to be World War III. It's also possible to heal relationships without it being World War III. You can still have good dynamics even if you guys aren't together. Like that, I think that's the biggest thing is we don't recognize that, we don't want a relationship to end because we don't want to lose that person's energy or that person's essence in our life, but we're no longer aligned on a certain path anymore. And that has to do with all of our relationships, friendships, everything, right? So the Knight of Pentacles on the Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is asking you to take things very slowly. Don't skip the steps. Allow yourself to move Like that's how you're going to make that decision. Allow yourself to move gently, allow yourself to move a little bit slower. And it also feels like there's an offering that wants to happen here. We have the Knight of Cups on Temperance, right? So I almost want to say that you want to really pour love on this situation, because I feel like the decision that you're making right now has a lot to do with the fears of change, the surrendering unhealthy relationships, the recognizing that, there might be like too many people in the same circle. You know what I mean? And then we have the Queen of Wands. Here we are with the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the 3 of Swords. So it really is like there's this heartbreaking decision that you have to make. And it's driving yourself crazy up in your mind, but that's because you're overthinking it, because you already know the decision that you need to make. You don't have to make it yesterday. You don't have to rush into the decision making. The universe is going to walk you and guide you through this anyways. It just might take longer. Like, you can decide now to change your life, or you can have the universe help you do it and just have that soft landing. And neither way is wrong. Neither way is wrong. Okay, Leo? So I really, I'm excited for you guys to have this change, but you have to be willing. I can't let go of that Ace of Cups is sitting at the bottom of the deck now. You have to be willing to show up for yourself. Make the decision to show up for yourself. Like relationships, people will come and go. I hate to say that, but it's true. And sometimes just accepting things like that in life is probably the best way to do it. So if you're afraid of leaving a relationship, let yourself process through each one of the steps. Okay? I love you guys. Hope to see you on Patreon and in some journeys this month in August. Bye.